Okay. Okay, recording in progress. Yes. ขอดูคนอื่นที่เข้ามาหน่อยสิ
ดูตรงวิวเลยอะเจ้าค่ะเยตรงวิว
ไหนวิว
ตรงวิวก็จะเป็นสี่เหลี่ยม
Okay. Oh, very nice to see everyone.
Namaste, Ayya.
Satu.
Namaste, Ayya.
Pandami.
Yeah.
Okay. Itu. Sankiti, how are you? Huh? Sankiti? Sankiti, are you okay? Doesn't. Sankiti?
yes
Okay. Are you okay? Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm okay now.
Are you okay? Feeling better? Feeling better?
Yes, yes.
Oh, nice to see that everyone is safe. Oh, we watch the Indian news, you know, and we are so worried about everyone, about safety of everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So lucky that everyone is okay. Yeah. But I follow, you know, Sankamita, your Facebook, yeah, and I can recognize that. Okay, you are safe. That's good. That's good. Yeah. But the situation and the COVID now is really getting worse and worse. Nah? Very bad. Yeah.
In Lalganj, Vaishali condition is now controlled, but in Lalganj and Hajipur, that area and Patna is such a bad condition. Every day more than 150 people.
Oh. Oh wow. And then I mean, how do they treat the COVID? I mean, you know, for the people.
Hospital condition is such a bad. In the hospital, even in private, even in the government hospital, situation is not good. I also went when I was very sick and I cannot breathe properly. My oxygen level is also low. So when I went for the checkup with Dr. Ranjan, I call him and I go there. Wow, such a bad condition. And I have a lot of cough. I fall down there and I said, I don't want medicine here because the way they treat now, doctor is not coming and patient has such a bad condition, how they can survive. So I just went to another doctor.
So you didn't get the treatment from Dr. Ranjan?
No. But he is in another, and he said it will take a long time, and my condition is not good that time. I cannot even stand. I cannot. It's too much cough, and I cannot breathe. So I said I don't want. If I stay, then it will be a big problem.
You had been in a serious condition.
Yeah,
but lucky. Now, I mean, you know, with the superpower of the Buddha. Yeah, we. I mean, you know, send blessing to everyone.
Yeah, I think I get blessing from everywhere.
Okay. So, how many people? 6 coming. So, should we start now? Today is Sankiti. You remember I showed you about the Myanmar monk, right? Yes. So today I will talk about the Myanmar monk. Yeah, I will talk about the Myanmar monk. Okay. So, shall we start now or shall we wait a little bit more?
How many people right?
By the way, maybe
Today
I
we'll-
can discuss with you.
Yeah.
Mm.
One more person, new person who want to join, but I don't know he could have time. Bhanu from Nagloka, from my hostel, he also want to join, but I don't know if he have free time, he can join, or if he have some meeting, then I think he cannot. But he interested to join this class. I send him all the videos that.
Yeah.
So before you
So-
join, you have to show those videos.
Sankiti, I talked with Pamuay, na. Pamuay said that you know, every week classes in every week is too many. So Pamuay asked, how about the first week and the third week? I mean, you know, 2 weeks in a month. So what would you say? That would be all right?
All right, I think so they can have more time to discuss.
Yeah,
or
more time
maybe,
to review. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I think next month, okay, we start next month. Okay, the last next week, next Sunday is gonna be let's see, 30th, right? 30th, and another week. So you want to skip that, and then we start on the first week of June, right? Yeah, first week of June, and then third week of June. Okay. Okay. So next month, okay, we will finish Punyakriya Wattu 10 today. So next month, you would like to know about Vithi Chitta, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So or it's gonna be too difficult for the other people.
Them is very they feel difficulties.
Yeah, yeah. So because Vithi Chitta is kind of difficult, no? They said that, you know, if you can master or knowing very well about Vithi Chitta, it means that you have acquired Pitama. Yeah. So that's why, you know, like Vithi Chitta is have very confused, you know, in the Abhidhamma. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we would start today to try to finish, yeah, try to finish Punya Kriya Wattu 10. So Sankamita and everyone, if you don't understand, please stop me, and then I will explain, you know, the matter again, because I mean, you know, Sankamita, you can transfer the Dhamma knowledge to the kids, you know. Oh, you know, you have so many kids, you know, to teach, yeah. So you can transfer the Dhamma knowledge to them, yeah. So if you don't understand, please stop me, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, Sadhu. Okay, I think today we would start with Mahapivata, no? Yeah. Mahapivata Puttavajjana Chaturasiti Dhamma Kantha Sahassani Visati Ariyamaka Visati Samanyapala Eka Nibbana โดยเฉียบพลัน
ในประวัติการ
ในประวัติการนี้เถิ
เทิ
ด
น
สาธุสา
สา
ธุ
ธุสาธุสาธุ
โอ้ติตุปานิ
ป
ธิ
ฏิ
พั
พั
ฒ
น
นา
ธะอะนะโมทามินมัสการไอเย
สาธุวิสตินะคะ
นมั
วิ
ส
ส
การ
ติ
ไอ
สา
เย
มัญญพันธะ
น
ใน
มัส
การ
กา
นิ
ร
พ
ไอ
พา
เย
นะโดยเฉียบพลันในประวัติการนี้เถิดสาธุ
สาธุสาธุสาธุ
โอเค
โอเคอุปนิสัตนะโมทามิ
Okay, now in your slide, you can you see the slide? Punyakriya Wattu 10. So
Yes.
everyone has okay, yeah, good. Yeah. So today we're gonna talk about let me explain more about this slide. Maybe you don't understand. This is could you guess who is this? Who is he? Who is he? So
It's Ram.
Vesantara, yeah, Vesantara, yeah, Vesantara, prince. Yeah, at this time he was a prince. Yeah, Prince Vesantara, and this Kanha and Charlie is here. So this is one of the parami that Paramattha parami that Vesantara, Prince Vesantara or King Vesantara had performed for his last life. So this is Paramattha parami. Okay, so we are talking about Punyakriya Wattu 10. So I just want to show you that, I mean, you know, like during the Buddha's period, there are many types of manussa. Okay, that the first one that we know is manussa nirayo. Nirayo because this type of people, they get angry very easily because of tosa citta too. Okay, the second one, manussa tirachano. Tirachano, you I mean, you know, we call animals tirachana. So this is because of moha citta. So this, I mean, this type of people of manussa, even though they are manussa, but what they like to do, they do. If they don't want to do, they don't do. Okay, so this is because of moha citta. The third one, manussa peto. Manussa peto, this because they have lots of lobha citta. So whatever they do, I mean, you know, just for sale, for lobha only. And then if you remember, when we talk about lobha has 10 friends, right? The team, tanha, raka, kama, nanti, picha, chaneti, pono, parika, icha, asa, Samyoshana. Okay, so this is manussa peto. Okay, so remember, I mean, we will talk about this again, but you have to remember that when we talk about lobha, it's not only, you know, only lobha, but lobha with the team, 10 friends. Okay, and here, manussa tevo. Manussa tevo, this is because Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. So have Mahakusala Citta 8, you know, in that Citta. Okay, so what we are doing here, what we are doing is we are here. I mean, right now, I have to say that right now we are here, Manussa tevo, because we are right now we are Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. But then when we don't Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching, okay, we will have sometime we will have Tosa Citta, okay. So we will become Manussa Nirayo, or sometimes we are lazy to do things. Okay, so we would become Manussa Tirachano, or sometimes, you know, lobha working. So we can be manussa peto. But at the time that we are studying or we are Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching, you know, right now, what we are doing, is Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. So we are Manussa table, okay? And up, I mean, next level is Manussa Brahmo. Manussa Brahmo are people or Pukkara that has jhana, attain jhana, either Rupa Vajara jhana or Arupa Vajara jhana. So they are in the group of Manussa Brahmo. And with the jhana that they have attained, they can upgrade their citta and then become Ariya Pukkala. That is called Manussa Arahato. Arahato, it means that they can be starting from Sotapanna to Arahata Phala. So this is Manussa Arahato. Now I talk about the Buddha's period. So the last one is Manussa Putto. Manussa Putto is Arahanta Samma Sampoti. So here we are, Manussa table at the present time, okay? And please, everyone, I mean, we are trying to upgrade our citta, okay? To Manussa Brahmo, Manussa Arahato, yeah, but not Manussa Putto, because the only one, I mean, we would not set our aim, to this number 7. Our aim is the highest at number 6, Manussa Arahato. And then I think that everyone should aim, I mean, to the number 6, Manussa Arahato. And believe us, if you can follow the Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching that we are offer to everyone, to the 31 Bhummi, and then the Sikkha that we are studying, that we are doing right now, we have to appreciate Ajahn Suchat not on, because Dhamma is very difficult. Dhamma is not easy. It's not just like we study in a college. We study at the universities. I mean, because it's the meaning of Dhamma is deep. It's very deep. So we need someone to make it easier for us to understand. Okay, so we have to appreciate. We are grateful to Ajahn Suchat. Without him, we cannot understand the Buddha's teaching. Okay, so but anyway, believe us that we will not lead everyone to Apaya Bhumi, but then what we are doing, we are trying to help. Okay, right? Okay, Manussa in number 1 to number 3. Yeah, Nirayo, Tirashano, and Peto spends his whole life only for Kama Sanya, Kojara Sanya, and Marana Sanya. And this behavior will result in Tukkati or Apaya Bhumi, after death. Okay. And Manussa in number 4 and number 5 performs Dhamma Sanya along with the above Sanya. It means that even though they are, like Tevo and Brahmo, we Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching, and then Brahmo, attain jhana. But then as the human being have to have Kama Sanya, Kojara Sanya, and Marana Sanya. But then these two groups, they are different because if we have Dhamma Sanya will protect us from Kama Sanya, Kojara Sanya, and Marana Sanya. Okay, so I mean at least, you know, if we cannot upgrade to Manusa Arahato, I mean the next life we can have Sukhati Bhumi. When we talk about Sukhati Bhumi, usually Sukhati Bhumi is only seven Bhumi. 7 Bhumi, it means that one is Manusa, okay, and 6 are Teva, 6 levels Teva, okay, 6 Bhumi for Teva. So number 4 and number 5, okay, after dying, then we will have at least Sukhati Bhumi or Sukhati. Khati is mean, you know, the way that we are going, okay, right. So Manusa is the center because I mean, why is the center? Because up can have Rupa Vachara, Arupa Vachara, or Lokutara, and down can be Tirachana, Niraya, Peta, and Asura. Okay, so starting from Manusa can up or down, can be up or down. Okay, so when we see an animal like a monkey or what, peacock or whatever, an animal or snake, okay, it means that in their past lives, you know, they were Manusa before, but then because they had no chance to Sikkha or study the Buddha's teaching, so that's why they had to have the apaya, you know, on their rebirth. You know, Tirachana is very good. I mean, but Niraya, Tirachana is kind of just to show us that, I mean, these are apaya bhumi, but then Niraya we cannot see, Peta cannot see, Asura we cannot see, but we can see Tirachana. Okay, so Tirachana is the representative of the apaya bhumi to show us that okay, that is apaya bhumi. Okay, so yeah, we are trying, I mean, you know, to protect everyone who I mean, by offering Dhamma, yeah, to protect from going to apaya, you know, because if we I mean, if we I mean by error, you know, then we are going to apaya, then it's life in apaya to me is very, very long, and then very, very tough over there. I mean, you know, torture, so it's not unhappy, because they call woeful plain, you know. Is the area, is the plain, or is the bhumi that's, you know, with lots of suffering. Okay, so Manusa is the center, Mahapodhisattva. That's why Mahapodhisattva got to be born as Manusa. Then after he was born, then attained enlightenment and became Buddha. After he became the Buddha, he gave his Dhamma to the followers, and then, you know, the followers became the 4 we call Puttha Jatuparisa, okay, starting with Bhikkhu, starting with Patama Bhikkhu, Anya Konchanya, then Upasaka, the first Upasaka, who is he? the first Upasaka. Remember?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, yasa, father. Okay. And then the first Upasika, who are the first Upasika?
Sujata.
Mother, yeah, mother and ex-wife, of Yasa. Okay. Then Bhikkhuni,
Okay.
the last one. Okay. So these four are Puttha Jatu Parisa. Okay. That's occur after we have the Buddha. Okay. But then all these Puttha Jatu Parisa, they are called Puttha Savaka. Puttha Savaka. When we talk about Puttha Savaka, so we have to know that, like us, we cannot say that we, should I say were or are, we are Puttha Savaka. Why we cannot be Puttha Savaka? Even though we are studying the Buddha's teaching right now, but we cannot call ourselves as Puttha Savaka, because now you see Anya Kontanya, they have the Anya Kontanya had foreseen by the previous Buddha that he would become the first Bhikkhu. Okay. Also the first Upasaka or Bhikkhuni. Everyone who are in the Tipitaka, especially in the Sutta course, all of them, they have foreseen by the previous Buddha that they would be born in the period of Gautama Buddha, and then they would attain enlightenment, became first Bhikkhu, became first Bhikkhuni, became first Upasaka, or being the chief Bhikkhu, something like that. Everyone, they have foreseen by the previous Buddha that they would attain enlightenment in this Gautama Buddha's period. Okay, but then talking about us, I can say that I don't have that foresee from the previous Buddha, but what we are studying now, we are studying teaching of the Gautama Buddha. Okay, and we can attain enlightenment, from our Sikkha. Yeah. So this is, we have to know the difference between Puttha Savaka and then us. But assume that okay, we are Puttha Savaka of Gautama Buddha, okay? Because as me, I'm a Bhikkhuni, but then can I say that I am Bhikkhuni? Actually, Sammati Bhikkhuni, because when we talk about Bhikkhuni here, the Bhikkhuni, they have attained enlightenment. Okay, attained enlightenment and became Bhikkhuni. Yeah, but then I don't attain enlightenment yet, so we can call Sammati Bhikkhuni. Okay, right. So from here, now we can say that okay, is monkey ancestor of human being? Okay, now you can see the answer, right? Because this is Manusa Bhumi, we are here, and monkey is here. So it's different Bhumi, okay? So monkey is not our ancestor. But then with a, I mean, very, very long time of development, then Tirachana can develop, I mean, their body, their appearance, you know, to similar to Manusa. But then with a Dhamma, then we cannot say that our ancestor is monkey or Tirachana. No, we cannot say that. Okay. But then science will say, because what science, I mean, when they review or do the research, they will look at the appearance. I mean, the body, skeleton, the structure, something like that, and then they just compare. If, I mean, they can compare, then they would say that, okay, we have monkey as our ancestor. Yeah, so that's the way scientists do their research. Okay. All right. So from here, oh, I think that, okay, at least when we Sikkha, if we don't upgrade our citta to Rupa, Arupa, or Lokuttara, at least, I mean, we hope that everyone, you know, will be here after death. Yeah. Okay. Right. So we go on. Now, this slide, then I would like to show you what's the difference between, I mean, the world and Dhamma. Okay. In the world, the external world, in the, you know, in everyday living, what they are doing, they are kind of I mean, pull down Arupa Brahma to the human being, to the Manusa, as we know in this world. But actually, if we study the Tipitaka, then the Buddha said that our ancestors are, I mean, or should I say, our ancestor is from Arupa Brahma. Okay. And then Arupa Brahma still in the what is called Lokiya world. Okay. They can only control but not eradicate, right? Loka and Tosa and Moha. No, they cannot eradicate, just control. Yeah. So as time goes by, they reduce. I mean, you know, like the Loka and Tosa Moha, you know, keep working. So then they reduce to Rupa Brahma, and to Deva, okay, and to Manusa. Okay, so now Manusa here. Okay, Manusa is Putushana. Okay, then Putushana, after we I mean, in the first slide, we know that, okay, but to have three sanya: Kama sanya, Pujara sanya, and Marana sanya. Okay, so after we were born, then we have to go to school. That's for Kojara Sanya. Okay, so if we have education, then we'll get a good job. Okay, and good salary. Okay, so we go to school, we go to university, then we working, we get a job. Okay, we working for money, for pain, for fame, for power. Okay, working. Then after that, with the life here, Lopa Citta, and lopa cetasika. I mean, doing their works. Yeah. So remember lopa citta, not only lopa, but then with friends also. Okay. So lopa and tosa and moha, working very well on putuchana and putuchana or manusa. After dying, then we'll go to apaya sattva. Okay, so in this, on the left side, this is what many people in this world are doing, because they don't know. I mean, we don't blame them, but actually we sympathize with them. We sympathize that they have no chance to access to the Buddha's teaching. Yeah, but anyway, why they don't have chance to access to the Buddha teaching? Because of the previous karma, the karma from their previous life. Okay. All right. If we compare this with the Buddha's teaching, so this is the teaching, or what we call study. Yeah. So on the right side, this is what we are, what we call Sikkha. Okay. Sikkha, starting, from we have the Buddha, and then the Buddha give his dhamma that he attained at enlightenment, to all the sattva. Okay, so we hear sattva dhamma. Yeah, we have talked about sattva dhamma. Sattva dhamma has 10, right? The first one is pariyatti. Pariyatti sattva dhamma. It means that study or Sikkha 84,000 Dhammakantha. Okay, and we can upgrade ourselves to Pati or Ariya Pukkhala. That's the age. Sota Patimakha, Sota Pati Phala, Sakatthakami Makha, Sakatthakami Phala, Anakami Makha, Anakami Phala, Arahata Makha, and Arahata Phala. Okay, and finally, it's called Pativeta. It means Nibbana. So this is Sattva Dhamma 10, 1, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we can attain, enlightenment and became Ariya Pukkhala from Sikkha or Pariyatti. That's what we are doing right now. Okay, and what's the difference? Okay, from apaya sattva, that's niraya, asura, peta, and tirashana. Okay, when like animals, like the dog, in the temple, here, Puttavajana or Sankiti, when you recite so manasa sahakatang, and then they hear brownie here, so manasa sahakatang, it will build up the rupa of human being inside, and then brownie would have a chance, to be born as a human being in his next life. Okay, so apaya will become manusa, and then manusa would become deva, and deva would become Brahma and Arupa Brahma. So this is the difference. See, this is study that we are doing in this world. I mean, this is only for our living. Okay, we have to make money for our living. Okay, but here we Sikkha, and then we can upgrade our citta. Okay, yeah, But I don't mean that you can do only this without doing this one. See in the slide, we said that number 4 and number 5, if you remember, I mean, you know, like number 4 is manusa, and then number 5, manusa tevo, right? Number 5 is manusa arahato, okay? So we have to do both. But then with the Sikkha would protect us from here, from going to apaya, okay? That's why I said that if we, I mean, you know, continue our Sikkha, at least we have to be, you know, as the Deva Manusa Tevo, you know, after dying, okay? So this is a comparison between study and Sikkha. What we need to do is just listen to Dhamma of the Buddha. Only this. What you are doing now is also listen to the Buddha's Dhamma. Okay, yeah, just keep listening. Yeah. When I said listening, okay, you know the letter A, because you listen. Someone would say that, okay, if write like this, then we call A, then you know it's A. So it means that listen, because you have to hear someone telling you. Okay, so you are now hearing, I'm telling you about the Dhamma that Ajahn Suchart told me again. Ajahn Suchart told me, and then I tell you, I'm telling you, yeah, okay. So this is a comparison between studying and Sikkha. So our life, we cannot avoid of, you know, earning money for our living, but at the same time, we should not avoid of Sikkha, because this is kind of, I mean, bring us up for our next life as Manusa or as a Teva. Okay, so why I show you this slide, because what we are doing right now, why we are at the Manusa, okay, what we can do, I mean, the only way to accumulate Kusala Karma is by Punya Kriya Vattu 10. And then Punya Kriya Vattu 10 is for Kama Vajara Bhumi, Kama Vajara Bhumi, or Kama Vajara Bukkhala, okay? In order to upgrade to higher rank of Bukkhala, okay? That is Chana Bukkhala, Ariya Bukkhala. Okay, Kama, when we talk about Kama Vajara Bukkhala, there are 11 Bhumi, 4 Apaya Bhumi, 1 Manusa Bhumi, so that's 5, and 6 Teva Bhumi, so that's 11. So Kama Vajara Bhumi, there are 11. So when we talk about Kama Vajara Bukkhala, means Apaya, Sattva, Manusa, and Teva. Okay, so why we are lucky that we are in the Kama Vajara Bukkhala, and then we are we can perform Punya Kriya Vattu 10. Teva, usually Teva would be, you know, like having happy life, so have forget, you know, and then up on the heaven, there's no Tipitaka, to Sikkha, to continue Sikkha, So usually the Bhumi that can perform Punya Kriya Vattu 10 is Manusa. Okay. So we have talked that Punya Kriya Vattu 10 can be divided into 3 groups. The first group is Thana and Patithana and Pattanumotana. The second group is Sila and Apachayana and Vayavacca. Okay, these 2 groups, we have talked about it. Okay, now today we are talking about the third one, Pavana, Thammasavana, Thammatesana, and Tituchukamma. Okay, so we have talked about Thana group and Sila group. So today we talk about Pavana group. Okay, we can get Mahakusala Citta 8 from performing Punya Kriya Vattu 10. However, it must be performed according to the Buddha's Dhamma. So can you give me example how we can perform Punya Kriya Vattu according to the Buddha's Dhamma in order to get Mahakusala Citta 8? So can someone give me example?
First one group, Dana, Patidana, and Pattanumodana.
Yeah. Yeah, what's about it? What's about it?
You can get Mahakusala Citta 8 from performing
Yeah.
Kriya 10.
So what do you mean by perform according to the Buddha's Dhamma?
Study Buddha Vachana.
Study Buddha Vachana. Okay. Okay, let me make it easier to understand. Okay. Here, when we talk about Thana, okay, I try to tell everyone that, okay, when you talk about Thana is not giving, right? But Thana is what? Thana is what? If it's not
Thana is-
giving,
Yeah.
Thana is.
Alobha Sikkha.
Thana is Manokamma.
Manokamma.
Yes. Thana is Manokamma. So you have to keep this in mind, you know. But when you give something to the other people, it's not Thana, it's Sila, okay? Because you're doing with your body, okay? Your Kaya and then Vaci. So it's Sila, okay? So, yeah, this is what I said. I mean, because everyone in most in the world, you know, they would know that Thana is giving. Thana is giving. So if they think that Thana is giving, they don't get Mahakusala Citta 8. No. I guarantee they don't get Mahakusala Citta 8. Okay. But doing the same thing, but you know that, okay, Thana is Manokamma. What you are doing, I mean, when you are offering things to the other people, you know that, okay, what I'm doing Punya Kriya Vattu 10 or Punya. This is, I give, this is Sila because I do it by my body, my Vaci, okay? And Thana is Manokamma when I make decision that I would like to offer this to the other people. That's Thana. And then you get Kusala Kamma since the time that you make decision, okay? So this is what I mean by doing or performing according to the Buddha's Dhamma. Okay. Now, Thana is Manokamma. It does not mean giving, right? You have to remember this. You have to remember this. Okay. And Sila is performed by Kaya and Vaci. Okay. Or in other words, performed by your body. Okay. Now, the materials you give to the others, okay, by Kaya and Vaci, when you give it, is in Sila, is in Sila. This is what I keep, telling upasaka, that come to Vatta, to offer food to us, to Sangha. Yeah. So I told them that, okay, Thana is Manokamma. You get it. You get the Kusala Kamma starting from the time that you made decision, like today, someone came to the temple to offer food, but they had to make decision that they would come today, yeah, at 6, yeah, or 6:30, because we Sangha would set up the time for Pintapata at 6:30. So they had to wake up early in order to come to the temple at 6:30. So they had to make up their mind. That's Manokamma. That's Thana. Okay. Now, wrong doing after Samatthana. This is talking about Sila. When we go to the temple, then we asking for 5 precepts or 5 Sila, okay? But then after we Samatthana, or asking for the precepts, and then we do nothing, because we would break the rules, the 5 precepts, So we do nothing. We do not talk. We do not do anything, because we would break the first rule of killing, second rule, something like that. This is wrongdoing, wrong behavior, because each precept has the word Sikkha patang samadhiyami. It means that after you receive or you Samatthana 5 precepts, then you have to Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. And the Buddha's teaching would lead you to attain Samadhi and be able to attain at least Sotapanna-chip. Okay? So this is the meaning, in each precept that you ask for. Like Panatipata, Veramani, Sikkha, Patang Samadhiyami. Yeah. So everyone, I mean, we are trying to make everyone understand. Okay, 5 precepts is fine, but then after Sangha telling you Panatipata, Veramani, Sikkha, Patang Samadhiyami, Sangha tell you when you go home or still at the temple, you have to Sikkha, and then you attain Samadhi, and then be able to attain at least Sotapanna-chip. Okay. Right. So that's Sila and Thana that we have talked about. Okay. Now today we will talk about Manokamma, and Manokamma is very important. Why is important? Because the order to Kaya and Vaci comes from Manokamma. Okay. So if we have mano kamma tujarita, if we have mano kamma tujarit, then we will order kaya and vaci to do kaya tujarit, vaci tujarit. Okay, and what we'll get, we get akusala kamma. But if we have mano kamma sujarit, mano kamma sujarit would order kaya and vaci to do kaya sujarit, vaci sujarit, and we will have kusala kamma. Okay, so mano kamma is very important. And what we are going to Sikkha today is about Bhavana. Bhavana is mano kamma, okay? But performing Bhavana according to the Buddha's teaching results in transforming tujarit mano kamma or apicca, payapata, and miccaทิฏฐิ to sujarit mano kamma, anapicca, apayapata, and sammadhitti. See, this is, I mean, you know, this is easy to understand because mano kamma order kaya and vaci. Yeah. So if we have tujarit mano kamma, then we will have tujarit kaya kamma and tujarit vaci kamma. On the other hand, if we have sujarit mano kamma, then we will order our kaya and vaci, and the kaya and vaci would perform sujarit kaya kamma and sujarit vaci kamma. Okay, so bhavana is very important, but then bhavana is what everyone misunderstand. Is similar to dhyana, so everyone would understand that dhyana is giving. Yeah, so this is very, I mean, you know, very, very dangerous because, you know, wrong understanding, and then what we get akusala kamma instead of kusala kamma. Okay, yeah. So we have talked about this. Okay, and this is punya kriya wattu 10, and then the rest are mano kamma except sila. Sila is kaya and vaci. Okay, so 9. Okay, altogether there in this column is 11. Okay, 9 belongs to mano kamma. Only 2 kaya and vaci belongs to sila. Yeah. Okay. Now we talk about bhavana. So is in the red one. Okay. Bhavana in this group composes of, I mean, got dhamma savana, dhamma tesana, and tituchukamma. Okay. And bhavana, I mean, dhamma, the dhamma is apaya and sammadhitti. Okay, we get apaya and sammadhitti. And dhamma savana, we get only sammadhitti. But dhamma tesana, we get mano kamma, also mano kamma, we get anapicca, apiyapata, and sammadhitti. Okay, tituchukamma is mano kamma, and we get sammadhitti. Now you have to notice that, okay, in this bhavana group, okay, only 2, dhamma savana and dhamma savana and tituchukam, you know, has only sammadhitti, and dhamma tesana, we have all anapicca, apayapata, and sammadhitti. Okay, these 2 are very important to lead us to the jhana, to the jhana block. Okay, because they have only sammaทิฏฐิ. Okay, now why I said that? Because with sammaทิฏฐิmeans Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4. Okay, since we have talked about Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4, because with the Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4 could lead our citta into the jhana, okay, but with the Apiyapata Sammaทิฏฐิ or Anapicca Sammaทิฏฐิ, the others would get Mahakusala Citta 8, Mahakusala Citta 8. Okay, it means that Mahakusala Citta 8 would be 4 of Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4, Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4, and Jnana Vipayutta Citta 4. So the two Mahakusala Citta 8 can break into two groups. One is Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4, and the other is Jnana Vipayutta Citta 4. But with the Dhamma Savana and Titu Chukama would give us only Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4. Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4. Okay, so what you can see in this slide, then you can see that, okay, by performing Punya Kriya Vattu 10, what we get Mahakusala Citta 8, or we get Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4, okay, along with Kaya Sucharita 3 and Vaci Sucharit 4. Okay, so this is what we will get. I mean, if we perform Punya Kriya Vattu 10 according to the Buddha's teaching, it means that if we Sikkha, when we Sikkha, we will have a great advantage than people who don't have chance to Sikkha, because whatever that we do will get Kusala Kamma, because we know about it, we know about the Dhamma. Okay, so it's our advantage, that we have chance to study, to Sikkha, the Buddha's Dhamma. Okay, so people, okay, in this block, this is everyone, body of living creature. It means that, okay, everyone, this is our body. What inside, we don't know. Okay, now what is inside is the blue block. Okay, now inside is Abhidhamma. Okay, Abhidhamma composes of Paramattha Dhamma, which is about Citta, Cetasika, and Rupa. And Citta, Cetasika would build Rupa, okay, and would lead to Nibbana, because we need Rupa in order to go to Nibbana. Okay, so Abhidhamma is also Panyati Dhamma. Panyati Dhamma is Attha Panyati, or Sattha Panyati. Attha Panyati is mean the meaning of that Panyati. Okay, Sattha Panyati is like the sound, what we said about it, the voice, that we said about it, the language, whatever. Yeah, Sattha Panyati. Okay, now we need, Panyati in order to Sikkha Abhidhamma. See, like we talk about Citta, Cetasika, and Rupa, if we don't know our body at the present time, this is not rupa. Okay, actually is what we eat. I mean, you know, we have been eating since we were born. So, and then we getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, so our body is what we have eaten. Yeah, it's not rupa. Yeah. So when we sikkaya, then we need panyati. Okay, in order to understand paramattha dhamma. Okay. Anyway, inside our body, inside is abhidhamma, and abhidhamma we have two groups, two big groups. Okay, one is athamma. Athamma in this group is about lokiyajita. Lokiyajita 81. Okay, and you would know that Lokutarajita is 40, right? Yeah. Another block is Dhamma. So we have two blocks. Okay, one is Athamma. Another block is Dhamma. Okay, Athamma is Lokiya. Lokiya Dhamma. This means that this is not Ariya Pukkala. No, Ariya Pukkala is not in this block. Ariya Pukkala is in this block. Okay, so right now, if we don't study, if we don't sikkha the Buddha's teaching, we don't know what's going on inside what you call mind or hataya. Actually, we have to call hataya. Okay, yeah. So we keep doing our daily activities. Okay, we are working for money, we have our parents, you know, and inside this is also the center for building rupa. Okay, actually we said that we build sun, moon, trees, river. We do it by ourselves. Okay, anyway, if we don't know about this, okay, this is called gijja. Gijja is mean like a function, you know, function of the citta and cetasika. Okay, and if we don't know about this, then we'll go to apaya after death. Okay, but what we are doing right now, we are trying to understand what happened inside. Okay, so that would protect us from going to apaya. Okay, now we are trying to understand. Okay, you remember we are trying to understand what occurs inside. Why person who has no chance to study the Buddha's teaching has to go to apaya. Yeah. See, we can perform all the life activities, okay, in this life, okay. That is the life activities that we perform, you know, are ordered from our mano kamma. See, we talk about mano kamma tujarit or mano kamma sujarit, okay. And the aramana occur while living. It means when we talk about aramana, it means rupa ramana, whatever we see, I mean the rupa, whatever we see by our eyes, okay. Sattha ramana, whatever we hear, okay. Kantha ramana, smell. Rasa ramana, we taste. And potappa ramana, you know, we have feeling, okay. All these aramana would send inside to build the rupa for our next life. Okay, so people who don't study, they don't know every second that they are doing the aramana would be sent inside to build rupa for next life. Okay. Now, here, this is the very important one, because what occurs in here would send us to apaya or to heaven. Okay. Now, Panja Tawara Vachana Citta. This would receive aramana, yeah, from outside that we just talked. Ruparamana, Sattharamana, Kantaramana, Rasaramana, and Pottapparamana. Okay, like Kantaramana, we don't like bad smell. Okay, we like only sweet smell, good smell, you know, like smell of flowers, and we like. Okay, yeah. So all these aramana, you know, in our daily living would be sent inside this block. Okay, and this block is called Chavana Citta. Okay, but in order to get inside, got to pass through this border. Okay, this is called Mano Tawara Vachana Citta. Mano Tawara Vachana Citta would receive is called Cha Aramana or 6 Aramana. So 5 is here. 5 is here. Another one is coming from your Manokamma. Okay, so it's called DHAMMA Ramana. Okay, so here Mano Tawara Vachana Citta would receive Cha Aramana or 6 Aramana, composes of Pancharamana or Pancha. Okay, Pancha of 5, Aramana 5. Yeah, and DHAMMA Ramana. So that's 6 here. Then after that would pass inside, can pass through inside, but before going inside and then building the rupa for us, okay, then meet another one. Another one is called Hasitupatha. Hasitupatha Citta is here at the door. And Hasitupatha is very important because Hasitupatha would send, you know, the aramana that we receive into the block of akusala or to the block of kusala. If Hasitupatha Citta send to the block of akusala, the rupa would be rupa of apaya sattva. But if Hasitupatha Citta sent to the block of kusala, the rupa built would be rupa of deva. Okay, so Hasitupatha Citta is very, very important. And then Hasitupatha Citta knows everything, knows that, okay, this is the Buddha's teaching, this is not the Buddha's teaching. Okay, so I mean, we'll talk about this in detail again, but today just try to give you an idea what occurs inside, why the aramana that we receive, you know, from outside, you know, like we see a person, or when Sankhamita, when you teach Dhamma to the children, that's aramana also. Or when Nitin, you know, you taking care of your daughter, that's also aramana. Whatever that we do, yeah. Okay, so what happened inside the Chavana Citta is very important. Okay, now it's getting in. Inside, okay, yeah, this is what I mean, the block. Yeah, Lobha Citta 8 and Akusala Cetasika 14, and also Tosa Citta 2. This is very important because all these, you know, Lobha Citta 8 and Tosa Citta 2, but actually mainly Lopa Citta 8 will be the one who build Rupa for our next life. Okay, for our next life. Okay, now Lopa would form Kamma if they work with Cetana Cetasika. If they work with Cetana Cetasika, they would form Kamma. Okay, but Cetana cannot function, cannot work with Lopa Citta. Only it needs Hetu. Okay, it needs Hetu. Hetu, this is, we talk about Akusala. So this is Akusala Hetu. Lopa Hetu, Tosa Hetu, and Moha Hetu. Okay, so with the Cetana and the Hetu, so function with Lopa Citta 8, you know, and adding with it with Tosa Citta 2, then you get the Kamma. Okay, now the Kamma form would be Rupa 28 and Akara 42. Akara 42 is like a battery 20, apple 12, facial 4, and Vayo 6. So altogether is called Akara 42. Yeah. So this is why I use this, because this is the standard of Rupa. Okay, Rupa 28. From this Rupa 28, if we can upgrade to Deva, Deva has Rupa 28 also. If we fail and then we have to go to Apaya, Apaya has Rupa 28 also. Okay, but if we can upgrade to Rupa Vajara, to Brahma, then Rupa Brahma would have Rupa 23. But anyway, starting from Rupa 28, so I take Rupa 28 and Akara 42. Okay, and this block before the Kamma that occur, usually we will know about this equation. Yeah, Lopa Citta plus Cetana Cetasika would cause Kamma, and Kamma would lead to formation of Vipaka. Vipaka is what we are. I mean, you know, like Vipaka is mean like a Sattva, Apaya Sattva, Tirashana, or Manusa. Okay, that's called Vipaka. So the Kamma after it's formed, you know, as Rupa 28, Akara 42, then it got to push out from the Shavana Citta. Yeah, but before getting out from the Shavana Citta, then Moha Citta 2 cover this Rupa 28 and Akara 42. Moha Citta 2 is mean that Kankati 8 and Anyanam 8. Okay, or in other words, is Pacitta. Patijja Samupatha, okay, Kankati 8 and Anyanam 8, okay. So anyway, our Rupa, we have to know that it's covered with Patijja Samupatha. Then after cover with Patijja Samupatha or Kankati 8, Anyanam 8, you know, it's pushed out outside, you know, pass through Manotawara Vachana Citta. So it's called Vipaka. So Vipaka is outside, Vipaka is not inside. Okay, so this is what happened inside. So you know that whatever the aramana that you receive, that you receive would be sent into the Chavana Citta, and the rupa is from inside here. It's from inside, okay? So a Teva is from here. Rupa of Teva is from here. Rupa of Apaya Sattva is also from here, okay? So this is very, very important, what occur inside, okay? So now we know that, with our body, the aramana, that we perform in our daily activities, it would be sent inside, and we would be lucky if we perform Punya Kriya Vattu 10 according to the Buddha's teaching, okay? Because Punya Kriya Vattu 10 would help us, when it gets into the Chavana Citta, the rupa form would be the rupa of Teva or the rupa of Brahma. Yeah. Okay, so we hope that we will be at least, for our rebirth, we will be born as a Manusa or Deva or Brahma in our next life, from the activities Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. Okay. Now, in detail, what happened inside? Okay. So this is the aramana that we receive, from outside. Whatever we see, whatever we do, whatever we hear, everything would send into inside. Okay, and the inside that you remember, Mano Tawara Vachana Citta, Mano Tawara Vachana Citta. Okay, that receive 6 aramana, or this pancharamana, and another one DHAMMA. Okay, and DHAMMA inside composes of Pasatha Rupa 5, Sukkha Rupa 16, Citta 121, Cetasika 52, Panyati 1, and Nibbana 1. Okay, now Sukkha Rupa. Okay, so here this is Sukkha Rupa. Sukkha Rupa starting with Apo Mahaphuta Rupa. Why only Apo Mahaphuta Rupa? Because Patavi, Tesho, Vayo is already outside, is already here for Taparamana. Okay, so the rest is Apo Mahaphuta Rupa. Yeah, inside. Okay, Mahaphuta Rupa 4, Pasatha Rupa 5. Okay, then Visaya Rupa 4. Visaya Rupa 4 is outside. See, right? Rupa Visaya, it would be formed Rupa Ramana. Rupa Ramana. Okay. So Visaya 4 is outside. It's on the outside. And next is Bhava Rupa 2, Hataya Rupa 1, Chivita Rupa 1, Ahara Rupa 1, Parisheta Rupa 1, Vinyati Rupa 2, Vikara Rupa 3, and Lakkhana Rupa 4. So altogether, the Rupa in the Dhammaramana is 5 here, 16 here. So this is 21. Okay, 21. Now, from outside, that's sending into inside, actually is 5. Is 5. Rupa Ramana, Sattha Ramana, Kanta Ramana, Raksa Ramana, and Pothappa Ramana is 5. But Pothappa Ramana has 3. Patavi, Tesho, and Vayo. Patavi, Pothappa Ramana, Tesho Pochaparamana, and Vayo Pochaparamana. So altogether is 7. Now 7 plus 21 here. So it would become 28, right? So now here, the Rupa form 28 with the Aramana that we received from outside, okay? And inside here has Citta 121, Cetasik 52. So everything is in here. So this is very important. What happened in here, this is the center for building Rupa. Yeah, so from here, we build new Rupa. And new Rupa would have Chakku, Sota, Khana, Shilha, Kaya. Okay, so this is what happened inside. So we're talking about Bhavana. We said that Bhavana would help us because Bhavana is Manokamma. Okay, Bhavana would have Apiyapata and Samadhi. Okay, what about it? How do we do Bhavana? Bhavana would development of Citta from Tukkati Ahetuka Bukkhala to Sukhati Ahetuka Bukkhala to Tavi Hetuka Bukkhala and Ti Hetuka Bukkhala. So with the Bhavana, we can upgrade our Citta. Okay. Now, Dhammasavana have Sammadhi. Remember, have Sammadhi. And Sammadhi, we can get or we can have Dhammasavana by Sikkha, Satthamma 10. Okay. Prayati Satthamma 1. Patipati Satthamma 8. Actually, 8. This 7 is wrong. Okay. You correct make correction to 8 and Pativeta Dhamma. So this 1, 8, that's 9, and 1, that's 10. Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong because I Patipati. It should be 8 Ariya Bukkhala. Okay. Now Dhamma Tesana, Anapicha, Apiyapata, and Samadhi. And this is Phala, Vitaka, Vichara, Puttavachana, yeah, in Hasitupatha Citta. So this is Tipitaka chanting. You remember Tipitaka chanting, Sankiti Karaf, that you do? I mean, you know, we are still at Tipitaka number 42, but you finished already. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what you have, I mean, you know, done, what you have done, then you get what is called Dhamma Tesana, and you get Anapicha, Apayapata, and Samadhi. Yeah. Yeah. But what we are doing right now, we are doing here, Dhammasavana, we'll get Samadhi. And then Samadhi is important because I show you, I have shown you in the earlier slide that Samadhi is Yana Sambayutta Citta form. Okay, and Samadhi is also in the Titu Chukamma. Titu Chukamma is Samadhi. Yeah, Titu Chukamma Hasitupatha Citta makes decision whether the information is according to the Puttavachana or not. Because Hasitupatha Citta would know everything, So Hasitupatha Citta, we said that, okay, when we perform Kusala Kamma and we hope that the Kusala Kamma that we have performed would be accumulated in the Hasitupatha Citta. That would be transformed or transferred to the next life. You know, if we don't attain enlightenment in this life, the Kusala Kamma that we perform in this life would be transferred to the next life. Okay, so this is what we call Bhavana. This is in the group of Bhavana. So what you are doing, in the group of Bhavana of Punya Kriya Vattu 10, what you are doing is here, Sikkha or study the Buddha's teaching, and reading or chanting the Tipitaka. Anyway, it's also in the Buddha's teaching. Okay. Now, Akusala Kamma Patha 10 that we use in our daily life, we have what is called why Hasitupatha Citta. Yeah? We talk about Hasitupatha Citta that would send the information, to the good one, Kusala, or the bad one, Akusala. Yeah. Why Hasitupatha Citta would know? Because Hasitupatha Citta has what is called Manasikara. Manasikara is Cetasika. You remember? Is in the first group, Sapphacitta Satharana Cetasika. Okay? Manasikara. And with the Akusala Kamma from the previous life, then in this life, we'll have what is called Puppe Akata Punyata. Okay, so we'll have what is called Kamma, Atita Kamma, will be Kamma Tucharit. Okay, Kamma Tucharit. Okay, then what else that we have? We have Apatirupa Sawaso, Asapurisu Panisayo, Asatamas Sawanam, and Atta Micha Paniti. So this is Pachupanna Kamma, that's in this life. Okay, and all this would fall into Micha Titi. Micha Titi. So see what we have done, what we have done in the previous life is quite important, because it would be the starting of whether a person or us would have a chance to access to Puttavajjana, the Buddha's teaching or not. It depends also from the Akusala Kamma that we have done in our previous life. Okay. So Apatirupa Sawaso, Asapurisu Panisayo. This is we don't have Kalyana Mitta. Yeah. Asapurisu Panisayo. See, like actually, everyone has to everyone is grateful to Sankiti, because Sankiti is Sapurisu Panisayo is Kalyana Mitta, Kalyana Mitta, that bring everyone to hear Puttavajjana of the Buddha. Yeah. So you have Satthamma Savana, okay, like Kusala Kamma, this in the block of Kusala Kamma, Manasikara, with the because you people, you have performed Kusala Kamma from your previous life. So in this life, you have Puppe Jakata Punyata, or Kusala Kamma, Atita Kamma, Sucharit 10, So you have Patirupate Sawaso, you have your body, no blind, you're not blind, you're not dumb, you're not, so you have good body, good rupa, that you can Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. And you also have Sapurisu Panisayo. It means that Sankiti is Sapurisu Panisayo, for everyone, because she bring everyone to hear Satthamma Savanam. Okay, and then atta samma paniti. So everyone would be samma atta samma paniti, or samma samadhi, the atta samma titti. So this is also paccuppanna here, and this is mano kamma sucharit. So in this present life, because of this previous life, from previous life. So in this life, then you have these four. This is mano kamma sucharit. Okay, so you're lucky, and with the akusala kamma that a person has done, I mean, can lead to miccha titti. This is very, very, it's a pity, to hear. Anyway, Citta 121. Remember, we talking about Bhavana. Citta 121 can break up into 4 groups. Okay, the first group, this is Kama Vajara Citta. Okay, we said 20. It means that Akusala Citta 12 and Kusala Citta or Mahakusala Citta 8. Okay, so that's 20. And group 2, Rupa Vajara, that's Mahakusala Citta 5. Okay, group 3, Arupa Vajara, that's Mahakusala Citta 4. It means that Maha Arupa Vajara Kusala Citta 4. Or group 2, Maha Rupa Vajara Kusala Citta 5. Because what is working, I mean, is Kusala Citta. In order to upgrade, we need Kusala Citta. Okay, and group 4, that's Lokuttara Citta 14. Okay, now the first group, usually this is the group that Dhamma teachers would use. I mean, use the citta when they teach their followers. Okay, now group 2 and group 3 are those people who have acquired jhana already, so they can perform what is called samatha bhavana or samadhi, right? Then group 4 can perform, because they have Lokuttara Citta 40, they can perform vipassana or satipatthana or sammadhi or nama rupa, whatever. Anyway, in other words, before we are doing something, we have to identify ourselves, which groups that we are in. Okay, now we can identify ourselves that we are in group 1. So we have to do whatever the Dhamma teachers that tell us, but those with moha that follow the Dhamma teacher, and with the akusala kamma that we have done in the past, maybe we follow, I mean, the wrong one. Okay, so this is very important. That's the Dhamma teacher. Okay, now great posture, like we can stand, we can sit, we can walk. Okay, is ordered by Citta 40. This is from the Abhidhamma that we Sikkha. Okay, and Citta 40, composes of this Citta. Okay, Mano Tawara Vachana Citta 1. Okay, this is the, remember, Ramana, and then inside there will be Kama Shavana Citta 29, which composes of Akusala Citta 12, Mahakusala Citta 8, Mahakriya Citta 8, Hasidupatha Citta 1, and Apinya 2. you know, if that person has apinya. Okay, so this is 1, 29, that's 30, or 32. Okay, yeah. But, you know, this with a great posture, if we can stand, we can walk, you know, order by Citta 19. So with this is called Appana Shavana Citta. So this is for the people who has already attained jhana. Okay, so all these Citta could function, but small posture, you know, like if we stand and then we also doing something, you know, with our standing, that's the called small posture. Small posture would have only this 30 or 32, but actually it's only 30. It means that Manotawara Vachana Citta receive the aramana and then build the rupa inside with this 29 Citta. Okay, so usually, you know, it depends on Hasitupata Citta would send the aramana to Akusala Citta 12 or to Mahakusala Citta 8. Okay, Mahakriya Citta 8, that's for Arahanta, living Arahanta. Okay, and Hasitupata Citta, standing. Okay. Oops. So from here, in order to have jhana, then we have to have vitakka cetasika. If we don't have vitakka cetasika, we cannot attain anything at all. Okay, now from here, from the slide that you have seen before. Okay, now we talk about ทำไมไอ้นี่มันไม่เวิร์กอ่ะเนี่ยนันทะไอ้นี่ไม่เวิร์กละไอ้เนี่ยมันก็ยังอยู่นะอ๋อเนี่ยไม่รู้มันไม่เวิร์กโอเคลองกดที่ไม่ไปว่ามันโอเค so here the method okay we have problem okay we just have problem with the mouse okay now what I'm trying to tell you, okay, we have talked about if we perform bhavana or you can call meditation or samadhi or whatever, but if the method that you use is using chakku, sota, khana, chilha, or kaya, okay. Okay, if you use this chakku, sota, khana, chilha, kaya, yeah, in doing bhavana or samadhi or meditation, whatever, yeah, would lead neither to jhana citta nor lokuttara citta. Okay, why? Because this chakku, sota, khana, chilha, kaya can function with only 7 cetasika. 7 cetasika, that's phassa, vedana, sanya, cetana, ekakkata, chivitta, and manasikara. It has no vitakka cetasika. Okay, so ไม่ไปอีกละOkay, so cannot lead to jhana, but it can lead to kusala citta 12. So it's a pity, you know, we put all the efforts, you know, of doing this, but what we get is akusala citta 12 instead of jhana. Okay. Now, what if we follow the Buddha's teaching by Sikkha, and then we perform Punya Kriya Vattu 10. What we gain, what we get Mahakusala Citta 8, which is divided into 2, Jnana Vipayutta Citta 4 and Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4. But as we have said, Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4 is good because it would lead us to Chana, and with the Chana, then we can get into the block of Lokuttara Citta 40, and we may able to attain Sotapanna chip, Sakadagami chip, Anagami chip, or Arahata chip. Okay, so this is the pattern of what we should do. Okay, now here, people, they don't know that when they perform what they call Bhavana or Samadhi or meditation, whatever, they use Akusala Citta 12 because they don't follow the Buddha's teaching. So what they gain, what they get from their efforts is Miccha Chana. Miccha Chana. Miccha Chana composes of Akusala Citta 12, Ahetuka Citta 8, except Tui Pancha Vinyana 10, because Tui Pancha Vinyana 10 can do nothing because they can work only with 7 Cetasika, okay? And also Kama Vajara Supana Citta 24. So altogether is 44. But if they follow the Buddha's teaching, they will get here Chana in this block, the Chana 67. Chana 67 composes of Rupa Vajara Citta 15, Arupa Vajara Citta 12, and Lokuttara Citta 40. Okay, so here, most of them would be in this block. Okay, because in order to get the Chana, we need Vitakka Cetasika. Vitakka Cetasika would function with we call Kama Vajara Citta 44. 44 is mean that get no Tavi Pancha Vinyana 10. Okay, because Kama Vajara Citta has 54. We take out Tavi Pancha Vinyana 10. That's Jakku Vinyana 2, Sota Vinyana 2, Kana Vinyana 2, Chilha Vinyana 2, and Kaya Vinyana 2. So that's 10. So we'll have only Kama Vajara Citta 44. So in the block of Ahetuka Citta, actually it should be 18, take out 10. So it has only 8. Okay. Yeah. So Vitakka Cetasika would function with this, and also with function with Patama Chana 11, with in the Lokiya 3 and Lokuttara 8. Okay, but we concentrate in this block because okay, with Vitakka Cetasika, then we can have Chananka or Chana. We said Chananka because it can be Miccha Chana or Samma Chana. Okay, if we have performed with Akusala Citta 12, Vitakka function with Akusala Citta 12, then we have Miccha Chana. If Vitakka Cetasika function with Kama Vajara Supana Citta, Kusala Citta 8, then we have Samma Chana. Okay, so this is, we take out this. Vitakka will not function with the Tui Pancha Vinyana. So that's why we cannot use Tui Pancha Vinyana in doing Bhavana. Okay, but usually people, they're doing this without knowing, I mean, identifying themselves first. Okay, so they keep like breathe in, they concentrate, breathe in long, okay, long breath, short breath, breathe in, breathe out. They just concentrate in that, okay? And some people, they what they are doing, when they know that, okay, breathing in is long, breathing out is long, and then they're doing short, short breath in, short breath out. And then more, they would try, okay, long breath in, short breath out, okay? Short breath in, short breath out. And then no breath in, okay? Then what would happen? That is very, very sad story. Yeah. So, and sometimes after they're doing that, they would use like they've said that what they are doing is kaya kata sati or anapana sati. Okay, they use state, with what they are doing, like breathe in, breathe out, they call anapana sati. Yeah. Or, like try to concentrate, like the hand going to take something, like moving out the hand and then, touch that thing that are going to take, and then lift it up, something like that, and they call that kaya kata sati. Okay. And the problem is when we talk about sati, sati is very important. Sati can function with here, function with jhana sampayut kusala citta 4. Rupa Vachara Kusala Citta 5. Arupa Vachara Kusala Citta 4. And Lokutara Citta 40. This, if you use this, then you can call sati. Yeah. If not, cannot be called sati. But usually, see, only 53 citta. See, 20, 40, 44, 49, 53, okay? Only 53 citta with panya cetasika. Panya, see, that is very important. With panya cetasika can perform mahasatipatthana or whatever you call sati. Yeah. But the others will not, you cannot be called sati. Because this is not according to the Buddha's teaching. Okay, see, so usually they would use like lopa, tosa, and moha in doing what they call samadhi or samatha or whatever that, pavana. Yeah. So it's pity that they don't have the knowledge that the Buddha have taught us, So the lopa and tosa and moha can give only miccha titti or miccha chana, not the samma chana. Okay, see, sati cetasika function with kusala citta 91, exclude akusala citta 12 and ahetuka citta 18. See, but usually these are the citta that, many people, they use it when they perform pavana. Okay, sati in satipatthana 4 is sati cetasika, which works only with shavana citta 66, which are here. Jhana sampayut, see, jhana sampayut mahakusala citta 8 and kiriya citta 8. Okay, Rupa Mahakusala Chitta 9. Oh, I was wrong. To be 5, it just, take and forgot to change the number. Okay. So, Mahakusala Chitta 5, Kiriya Chitta 5, and Arupa Vachara Mahakusala Chitta 4, Arupa Vachara Mahakiriya Chitta 4, and Lokutara Chitta, Lokutara Chitta here, 40. Okay. So, this is, and you can see that this Kusala and Kiriya, Kusala and Kiriya. Why? Why there's no Vipaka in the Shavana Chitta? Why? Because like in the Sopana Chitta 24, right? Then you have Kusala Chitta 8, Vipaka Chitta 8, and Kiriya Chitta 8, right? But here you have only Kusala Chitta 8, Kiriya Chitta 8, but no Vipaka Chitta. This is no Vipaka Chitta, no Vipaka Chitta. So where's Vipaka Chitta? Where is Vipaka Chitta? Can someone answer the question?
Vipaka Chitta cannot stay in Jhavana Chitta.
Good. Okay, that's right. Okay. Yeah, you're correct. Okay. Then I would like you to observe this. Sankiti, you have, oops. Nanta, มาช่วยเย็นหน่อยดิเดี๋ยวกันนะ คืออันเนี้ยไอเยใส่ไอเนี่ยไอเนี้ยโดยทีนี้มันจะต้องแนวทำไมมันนั่นไปล่ะทำไมมันถึงไม่ทำไมมันไม่ขึ้นนะทุกทีที่นั่นมันจะขึ้นนะเดี๋ยวไอ้นี่ก่อนนะอะไรก่อนนะเนี่ยมันจะต้องเป็นอย่างเงี้ยมันจะต้องขึ้นอยู่เนี่ยopen okay okay now you observe what occur here. This is at the Myanmar temple. You see this monk, okay?
รูปไม่ขึ้นวิดีโอไม่ขึ้นค่ะ
วิดีโอไม่ขึ้นเหรอคะเอาต้องรีแชร์ต้องแชร์ใช่ไหมแชร์no ขึ้นไหมคะ
ขึ้นแล้วค่ะ
โอเคค่ะ okay now you observe this monk, okay, Myanmar monk, okay. Now what he was doing, he was going to die. And then he said that okay, he will die. You see the coffin here. So after he died, then he will be put in the coffin. Huh? Okay, now see, not dying yet. You observe the hand. So now what he's doing is called Bhavana. Looks like he's still young.
Yes, I heard his age about 40, 45.
45. Oh.
In Facebook, one of my teacher posted in Facebook.
Yeah. Okay, we should discuss about this. Okay. Almost. So Pante Surya has seen this clip. Sankiti.
Bhante Surya is not here, I think. I don't
Oh.
know. He went to Nalanda, maybe some PhD work or something.
Uh-huh. Oh, you know, a Thai monk at Thai Ratchakrut temple died because of COVID.
Oh,
Yes. And another Thai woman died.
many, I during this lost 15 teachers.
Oh.
9 of them passed away within 10 days. And quite
Oh.
young, about 46 to 7 years. It's not that
Not old.
like old.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Now he's dead. Okay.
He attempt to suicide.
Okay. So the monks put him in the coffin.
If he didn't dead,
All right. Okay. So it's already announced, you know, so everyone would come to see him dead. Yeah. All right. So I have talked with Sankiti. You know, I sent the clip to Sankiti, and then we talk about it. Now, when we watch the video, we do not have enough information to make judgment. We can only make a guess. Okay, so we can make a guess that this Myanmar Bhikkhu might be one, training on samapatti, right? Chana retreat, you know, I don't know how to call it in English. Chana retreat. It means that the Bhikkhu has already attained Chana, and then like in the Tipitaka, you know, sometimes that people who has already like Pante Maha Anuruddha Bhikkhu has already อันนี้ stop share with อันนี้นะปุ๊บเดี๋ยวมันก็หายไปด้วย
ไลฟ์ยังไม่มาเลยค่ะ
ยังไม่มาเหรอคะ
ค่ะ
โอ้เดี๋ยว
ต้องสต็อปวิดีโอแล้วแชร์สไลด์ใหม่ค่ะ
stop video stop แล้วค่ะแล้วก็แชร์สไลด์แชร์อันนี้นะคะโอเคค่ะมาแล้วนะ
yes
Okay, now, so when we watch the clip, the video, then we have to have a lot of information. Now we don't have information about this Myanmar Bhikkhu, okay? So we just guess that, okay, he must have attained Chana, and then what he's doing is called Samapatti. Like Samapatti would be you know, sit there doing nothing, you know, in the samadhi, you know, for a certain time. Then after that, you know, just get lots of kusala, and then like in the Tipitaka, Anuruddha Mahathera, you know, like perform samapatti. Then after came out from the samapatti, then he went to a poor man, and then the poor man, you know, just give him some food, you know. Then after that, turned to be a rich man. Yeah, okay, that's the result of kusala kamma, a huge kusala kamma that can be obtained from performing samapatti. But that person has to have jhana before doing that. Okay. Now, second one. This is suicide. This is one of the suicide method. Okay. So just I told you before, this method is just observing breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Long breathe in, long breathe out. And then try short breathe in and short breathe out. Okay. Then short breathe in, long breathe out. Then after that, no breathe in, die. Yeah. But this is a method. Actually, have training. A person, you know, can train the breathing method. But as I said, I mean, you know, this is not according to the Buddha's teaching. Okay. When we saw this clip, then people would ask around, would that occur in the Tipitaka? I mean, during the Buddha's period. In the Buddha's period, you know, at Uttakara Sala, Vaisali. Okay. One time, the Buddha taught about asubhakamma, asubhakamatthana, or, you know, like about the corpse, the unattractiveness of the body. Then after giving the Dhamma Tesana, the Buddha took a retreat, you know, like a stay solitary for 15 days. You know. Meanwhile, bhikkhus who devoted themselves to the development of the mind became troubled by their own bodies, you know, ashamed of having the body, disgusting with the body because it's not clean. You know. So they took their own lives, or they took the lives of one another, or hire someone to do it. Okay, so then after the Buddha came out from the retreat, you know, the Buddha observed that the number of the monks in the Uttakara Sala is low, because it's like not as many as before. So as Ananta Thera, what happened? So Ananta Thera told the Buddha. Then the Buddha said that if a monk intentionally kills a human being or seeks an instrument of death for him, he too is expelled and excluded from the community. It means that parashika. See, the Buddha gave the parashika to the monk who did that. Okay. Now, another story. A bhikkhu loves, you know, someone's wife, and that man, he was sick. So the bhikkhu, you know, loves his wife. So the bhikkhu, you know, recommend killing or suicide or help arrange murder to that man. Yeah. When the story got to the Buddha said that the bhikkhu must not recommend killing, suicide, or help arrange murder. If doing that, parachika. Okay, parachika. Yeah. The consequence of suicide is rebirth in the woeful plane of existence. Okay. Exception to the rules is, the first one is accident. 2, has no intention to make a person die. 3, mental disorders. 4, restless from strong pain. You know, like sometimes the bhikkhu kill himself because they have very serious sickness, you know, and then have got a strong pain, and then cannot stand it, you know. Number 5, being distracted. And number 6, the first one who did or patama panyati has no parachik, don't get parachika. Okay, so the others, because patama panyati has already passed. Okay, so the others who did that will got the parachika fault, you know. So I should say that now the bhikkhu that we saw in the clip, actually I think that he trained on breathing in and breathing out method. And then if a person training for such a long time, he can date the when he's going to die. Okay, so just like this bhikkhu, he he said that he would die, and then you know he would doing breathe in and breathe out method, and then dying. Okay, but now it's not die. I mean the bhikkhu now he's still alive, because after sometimes, you know, his body was taken off from the coffin, and then, you know, the bhikkhu just like check his body, and then okay, now he should I say wake up? yeah, because this is, I mean, this not die, but this is miccha titi, this is miccha titi, because I mean, what he would get from doing that, what he would get is not kusala kamma. This is parachika, yeah? This is parachika. I mean, this is the wrong thinking, or we should call miccha titi. Miccha titi, actually there are 85. Now I have to go fast now. In order to get rid of miccha titi, then what we need, you know, to follow the Buddha's teaching, Dhamma savana, Sikkha, Buddhavachana, to add samadhi. Dhamma nusarana, review Dhamma often. Dhamma sakacha, it means that if you have problem with Dhamma, then you discuss Dhamma with the one who keen in Buddhavachana, or, you know, Sikkaya Buddhavachana. Okay, so this is the way to get rid of miccha titi. If you have doubt or kankati about Dhamma, then you should ask someone who knows Dhamma more than you. Okay, so this is called Dhamma sakacha. Dhamma sakacha. But then you have to do Dhammanusarana It means that review the Dhamma that you have Sikkha before. Okay. But the very important one is Dhammasavana. This is remember in the group of Bhavana, that's Sikkha performed by Sikkha Puttavajana of the Buddha, and then you will get Sammatiti, and Sammatiti would be Jnana Samayutta Citta 4, and would lead a person to Chana, to Samma Chana. Okay, so but what the Myanmar monk did, that's Miccha Chana. See, in order to upgrade the Citta, what you have to do, like Tukati Ahetuka Bukkala, we can upgrade to Sukhati. We are here, Manusa one here. Or we can upgrade to Tavi Hetuka or Ti Hetuka. The only method or the best method that we should do is Sikkha. Sikkha Puttavajana, Sikkha Puttavajana, Sikkha Puttavajana, and then we can upgrade our Citta. Okay. Now, okay, Putushana perform Punyakriya Vattu 10. Yes. And Kusala Kamma Patha 10. That's occur from performing Punyakriya Vattu 10. Okay. That's Punyakriya Vattu 10. Thana, group Thana, we have Thana, Patithana, Patanumotana. And Sila would have Sila, Apajayana, Vayavacha. And Pavana, we have Pavana, Dhammasavana, yeah, Dhammasavana, Dhammatesana, and Tituchuka. Okay, then if we perform it correctly, according to the Buddha's teaching, we would obtain Jnana Sampayutta Citta 4, which could lead us to Chana Citta. See, this is in the group of Bhavana that we are talking today. Okay, and we can go to the next block. That's called the block of Tihetuka Bukkala. And this block Puttahana, the akusala that we have accumulated from our previous life, okay, by Makha and Potipakkiya Dhamma 37. Now this block would have Panya, which composes of Samma Titti, Samma Sankappa, and Sila, Samma Vaja, Samma Kammanta, Samma Achiva, and Samadhi, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. So in order to upgrade our Citta, okay, what we can perform is Punyakriya Vattu 10. According to the Buddha's teaching, this is the best way. And I mean the shortcut also. Then when we perform Punyakriya Vattu 10, according to the Buddha's teaching, we also have Kusala Kamma Patha 10. With these two, we can upgrade ourselves to the block that we call Panya, Sin, Samadhi. But then people usually call Sin, Samadhi, and Panya. Yeah. So actually, Panya is coming before. Right. Okay. Now Potipakkiya 37. Yeah. We use in Pahana Akusala Kamma Patha 10. Akusala Kamma Patha 10, right? And Akusala Sankha 9, or altogether we call Kilesa. Akusala Cetasika 14, and Akusala Citta 12. And Pahana, where? In the Lokuttara Chavana Citta. not at the other place, okay? Because everything occur at the Shavana Chitta. And these are Bodhipakkhya Dhamma 37, composed of 7 components, okay? Yeah. So altogether is here. Yeah. Now, Ariya Magga 8 is also in the Bodhipakkhya Dhamma 37. So you cannot pahana akusala only by using Ariya Magga 8. You have to use everything, all these 7 components all together help, yeah, help in pahana akusala kammapatha, akusala sangkha, akusala cetasika, and akusala citta 12. So this is the citta 121 or 31 bhumi. Okay, there's a blockage, you know, between Kamavachara Citta and Chana Citta, and also the big one between Chana Citta and Lokutara Citta. But we can jump, you know, across this blockage by Sikkha Puttavajana, or the Buddha's teaching. So finally, I would like to, stop sharing. So finally, I would like to anumotana, you know, everyone that joined in the Sikkha today, because I think that today is very important, because what I'm trying to send the message to you is what you need to do, I mean, in this life, is just to follow the Buddha's teaching or Sikkha. And then you can upgrade, I mean, you know, upgrade yourself, and you can avoid of going to apaya after dying. Yeah. So this is very important. This is what we, I mean, if you Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching, and then you understand very well, maybe you can attain enlightenment in this life. Yeah, that's why we said that we hope that you will attain enlightenment in this life. But the clip that I show you today is something that many people, or most of the people, they do when they do something, they never identify themselves, the status of themselves, where he or she is, you know. So when they and it's a pity that they don't have chance to Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. So like the Myanmar monk, you know, like he may think that he already attained jhana, or moreover, he may thought that he attained enlightenment and then already became Ariya Bukkhala. Okay, so this is the big mistake for him. If but I mean, you know, with the viriya, or with the attempt or the efforts that this monk has already put in, you know, in training the method of breathing in and breathing out. But if in the future, or I mean, you know, in a short time, that if he has chance to access to the Buddha's teaching, the efforts that he has or has been used would help him, you know, if he put that effort that he did, you know, in attempt suicide, something like that. But actually what he did, I mean, I think that, you know, like as a scientist, I can say that it's similar to the animals hibernation, hibernation. See, like some the animals in the very cold weather, in the cold season, like in the winter season, they would what is called hibernate, would have doing nothing, just sit or put or staying in the cave and do nothing, just sit still like that, for the winter season. Then after that, just come out and then performing regular activities again, living activities again. So you see that you people, you are lucky that you have chance to access to the Buddha's teaching. So I would give you blessing. This blessing is from the Buddha, and not only one Buddha, but actually is from 3,584,192 Buddha. And with the blessing from Buddha, we hope that everyone would be safe and then continue Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching, because you know that there's a big advantage, if you study or Sikkha, the Buddha's teaching. So with the blessing from the Buddha, hope everyone be safe, have a happy and peaceful life, and be able to attain enlightenment abruptly or immediately in this life. So manasa sahakatang yana sampayutang asamkarikang kama vajara maha kusala cittang. So manasa sahakatang yana sampayutang sasangkarikang kama vajara maha kusala cittang upekha sahakatang yana sampayutang asangkarikang kama vajara maha kusala cittang upekha sahakatang yana sampayutang sasangkarikang kama vajara maha kusala cittang อันเป็นบาตรฐานให้ถึงซึ่งวิสติอริยมรรคะวิสติสามัญญพละเอกนิพพานะโดยเฉียบพลันในประวัติการนี้เถิด
สาธุนะวุติอุปนิธิพันธะ
โอติอุปนิทะอนุโมทามิ
สาธุ
นมัสการเอเย
มีสติอริยมรรคะ
นมัสการเอเย
มีสติสามัญญพละ
นมัสการเอเย
เอกานิพพานะโดยเฉียบพลันในประวัติการนี้เถิด
สาธุสาธุสาธุนะโมเสอุปนิธิพันธะอนุโมทามิ
โอเค สาธุเจริญธรรม